A Texas corrections officer faces charges accused of smuggling drugs into a prison. According to the federal indictment, drug traffickers paid officers thousands of dollars to bring fentanyl and meth behind bars.
KXAN Sarah Alshay has more about this drug operation and why experts say this happens often.
A drug ring run inside a prison. The person officials say brought in the drugs. A Texas Department of Criminal Justice corrections officer in North Texas.
The Texas prison system for over 100 years has had major issues.
According to an indictment, drug trafficking organizations trafficked fentanyl, methamphetamine, and cell phones into correctional facilities across Texas with the help of correctional officers. University of Texas law professor Brian Perez Daple says this is not uncommon.
But especially in state prisons, there have been a lot of investigations into these in recent years, also a lot of arrests.
The documents say the leader of the drug organization is an inmate at a TDCJ facility in Wichita Falls. It says they used cell phones to coordinate the drug trafficking with other inmates. According to the indictment, the correctional officers would receive drugs from members of the drug organization out in the world and bring it into the facilities where they worked. It says officers were often paid thousands of dollars to do this.
It's a very attractive proposition for someone who is not paid enough, who's working in a very dangerous and stressful environment and now has the opportunity to make a lot more money.
Once in the prison, court documents say inmates sold drugs for as much as $1,000. The indictment claims they'd get paid via Cash App and Zelle, and they'd transfer the money to people outside the prison who would deposit the funds into banks. St. Edward's criminal justice professor Karsten Andreessen says issues like this will persist until salaries are addressed.
If correctional officers are not paid a lot of money, you are going to have a big contraband problem in your prisons.
In a statement sent to KXAN, TDCJ says it, quote, disputes the notion that a person's salary determines their propensity to commit a felony. There are thousands of men and women in TDCJ uniform whose moral character never wavers. Sarah Alshay, KXAN News.
The indictment listed charges against a corrections officer and two people outside of the prison who are allegedly part of that drug organization. Now, the long list of charges include conspiracy to possess with intent to distribute fentanyl, conspiracy to commit money laundering, and possession with intent to distribute methamphetamine.
And going in depth on this, the Texas Department of Criminal Justice is operating at critical staffing levels due to hiring and retention issues. A report found those low staffing levels bring, quote, greater security risks. Now, as the department works to address staffing issues, we're learning projections show the Texas inmate population will increase over the next several years. According to the report, the inmate population grew to 125,000 in Texas in December of last year. Since then, it's grown to 130,000.